Yes, welcome back to the session. In this video, I'm going to discuss about center of mass for two particles and n particle system. Okay, so look at the diagram here. I have two particles. The first particle of mass is m1, which is at a distance x1 from the 0. Okay, and the second particle of mass is m2, which is at a distance x2 from the origin. Okay, so these are the two reference particles, right? One particle is m1 and the other particle is m2. Now here I am going to calculate x center of mass. That means here both the particles are lying along the x-axis. So I am going to calculate the position of center of mass along x-axis. Okay, so the first particle is here and the second particle is here. So between these two particles only center will be there, right? So this is the, let us assume, common center of the two particle, and this center distance is x from the origin. Okay, so both the particles are lying along x-axis. So now I am going to calculate x center of mass for two particles. How to write? The first particle of mass m1, its distance is x1. So m1 x1 plus second particle of mass m2, its distance is x2, by total mass means m1 plus m2. Okay, suppose if mass of the first particle m1, which is equal to m2, that is equal to m, that means both the particle masses are same. Now I am going to substitute this condition in this equation. Let's see, x center of mass. So first particle, instead of m1 I am writing m x1 plus second particle of mass also m into x2 by denominator also m plus m. Okay, so in numerator m is the common term, right? So take m outside. M into x1 plus x2 divided by denominator m plus m means 2m. So numerator m, denominator m cut. Therefore, x center of mass is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. Okay. Suppose if these two particles which are lying along y-axis, along y direction, then instead of x we can write it as y. So y center of mass is equal to m1 y1 plus m2 y2 by m1 plus m2. Okay, so here m1 and m2 which is equal to m, in that case m into y1 plus m into y2 by m plus m. So in numerator m is the common term, right? Take it outside. M into y1 plus y2 by denominator m plus m means 2m. So numerator m, denominator m cut. So y center of mass is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay, if these two particles are lying along z-axis means z center of mass is equal to z1 plus z2 by 2. Okay, so this is for two particles. Okay, suppose I have n number of particles, m1, m2, m3 and so on, mn. So all these particles are lying along x-axis means this expression we can write for n number of terms. Let's see, for along x-axis, x center of mass for n number of particles means we can write it as m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3 plus and so on mn xn by total number of particles is m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus and so on mn. Okay, so here sum of all the particles of masses and its distance, right? Correct or not? So this one we can write in short form. Let's see, x center of mass for n particles means summation over I is equal to 1 to n mi xi divided by, so here in denominator also we have n number of masses, right? So we'll take summation here also, summation over mi, or this expression we can write in another form. Let's see, summation over I is equal to 1 to n mi xi divided by this summation over all the particles of mass. I am assuming total mass, that is capital M. Okay, just a second, I will go for next slide. So finally we got x center of mass for n particles means summation over I is equal to 1 to n mi xi by capital M. This one we can write in another form also. So here capital M is denominator, right? Take it outside. So 1 by capital M into summation over I is equal to 1 to n mi xi. Okay, so this is when n number of particles are lying along x-axis. Okay, suppose if all n number of particles are lying along y-axis, in that case same expression y center of mass is equal to summation over I is equal to 1 to n mi yi by total mass means capital M. So this 1 by m I am taking outside, 1 by m into summation over I is equal to 1 to n mi yi. Okay, suppose if all these particles are lying along z axis, in that case z center of mass is equal to summation over I is equal to 1 to n mi zi divided by capital M. So this 1 by capital M I am taking outside. So 1 by capital M into summation over I is equal to 1 to n mi zi. Okay, so I hope you understand. So this is for center of mass for two particles as well as n number of particle system. Okay, thank you so much.